अपवर्गोऽसि
त्वमेको अपवर्गोऽसि संश्रुते।
कृष्ण कृष्ण महाबाहो भक्तानाम् अभयङ्कर
कृष्ण कृष्ण महाबाहो भक्तानां
त्वमेको दह्यमानानाम् अपवर्गोऽसि संश्रुते
त्वमेको दह्यमानानाम् अपवर्गोऽसि
कृष्णाय
संश्रुते।
वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च
कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च
नन्दगोपाकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः
नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः।
नमो पङ्कजनाभाय नमो पङ्कजमालिने
नमः पङ्कजनाभाय नमः पङ्कजमालिने।
नमः पङ्कजनेत्राय नमस्ते पङ्कजाङ्ग्रये
नमः पङ्कजनेत्राय नमस्ते पङ्कजाङ्ग्रये।
श्रियपतिर्यज्ञपतिर्प्रजापतिर्दयापतिर्
श्रियपतिर्यज्ञपतिर्प्रजापतिर्दयापतिर्
पतिर्लोकपतिर्दातपति
Okay, now we raise it like this. श्रियपतिर्यज्ञपति प्रजापतिर्
श्रियः पतिर्यज्ञपतिर्प्रजापति
धियां पतिर्लोकपतिर्धरापतिः
धियां पतिर्लोकपतिर्धरापति
पतिर्गतिश्चान्दका वृष्णिसात्वताम्
पतिर्गतिश्चान्दकावृष्टिसात्वताम्
प्रसीदतां मे भगवान् सतां पतिः।
प्रसीदतां मे भगवान् सतां पतिः तस्मै नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय धीमहि
तस्मै नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय धीमहि।
यन्मया दुर्जयया मां वदन्ति जगद्गुरुम्
यन्मायया दुर्जयया मां वदन्ति जगद्गुरुम्।
नारायण परा वेदा देवनारायणाज्ञ च
नारायण परा वेदा देवा नारायणागजा।
नारायण परा लोका नारायण परामका
नारायण परा लोका नारायण परामका।
नारायण परो योगो नारायण परन्तपः
नारायण परा योगो नारायण परन्तपः।
नारायण परं ज्ञानं नारायण परा गतिः
नारायण परं ज्ञानं नारायण परा गतिः।
नमस्ते श्रितसत्त्वाय धर्मादीनां च सूतये
नमस्ते श्रीताय धर्मादीनां च सूतये।
गुणाय च यत्कृष्टां नाहं वेदा परेऽपि च
निर्गुणाय च यत्कृष्टं नाहं वेदा परेऽपि च।
नमो विशुद्धसत्त्वाय हरये हरिमेधसे
नमो विशुद्धसत्त्वाय हरये हरिमेधसे।
वासुदेवाय कृष्णाय प्रभवे सर्वसात्वताम्
वासुदेवाय कृष्णाय प्रभवे सर्वसात्वताम्।
नमः कमलनाभाय नमः कमलमालिने
नमः कमलनाभाय नमः कमलमालिने।
नमः कमलपादाय नमस्ते कमलेक्षणाम्
नमः कमलपादाय नमस्ते कमलेक्षणाम्।
नमः समाय शुद्धाय पुरुषाय पराय च
नमः समाय शुद्धाय पुरुषाय पराय च।
वासुदेवाय सत्त्वाय तुभ्यं भगवते नमः
वासुदेवाय सत्त्वाय तुभ्यं भगवते नमः।
नमस्ते कृष्णिगर्भाय वेदगर्भाय वेधसे
नमस्ते कृष्णगर्भाय वेदगर्भाय वेदसे।
त्रिनाभाय त्रिपश्नाय शिपिविष्णाय विष्णवे
त्रिनाभाय त्रिकृष्णाय शिपिविष्णाय विष्णवे।
कृष्ण कृष्ण महायोगिं स्वमाद्य पुरुषः पराम्
कृष्ण कृष्ण महायोगिं ममाद्य पुरुषः परः।
व्यक्ताव्यक्तमिदं विश्वं रूपं ते ब्राह्मणा विदुः
व्यक्ताव्यक्तम् इदं विश्वं रूपं ते ब्राह्मणा विदुः।
Krishna Krishna Mahayogi Swamandhya. Sorry.
Oh, you're repeating the same.
Repeat. Yeah.
Okay.
Krishna Krishna Mahayogim Swamandhya Purusham Paraha.
Krishna Krishna Mahayogim Swamadhya Purusha Para.
Vyakta Vyaktamidam Vishwam Rupam Te Brahmana Vidum.
Vyakta Vyaktam Idam Vishwam Rupam Te Brahmana Viduh.
Namah Paramakalyan Paramaha Paramangalavas.
Nama Parama Kalyana, Nama Parama Mangala.
Namah Paramakalyan Namah Paramamangala.
Vasudevaya Shantaya Yadunam Pataye Namaha.
Vasudevaya Santaya Yadunam Pataye Namaha. Namastubhyam Bhagavate Purushaya Mahatmane.
Namastubhyam Bhagavate Purushaya Mahatmane.
Bhutavasaya Bhutaya Paraya Paramatmane.
Bhutavasaya Bhutaya Paraya Paramatmane.
Namo Nanantaya Sukshmaya Kutastaya Vipaschite.
Namo Nantaya Sukmaya Kutastaya Vipaschite.
Nanavadanurodhaya Vachya Shaktaye.
Nanavadanurodhaya Vachya Shaktaye.
Namah Pramana Mulaya Kavaye Shastrayonaye.
Namah Pramana Mulaya Kavaye Shastrayonaye.
Pravruttaya Nivruttaya Nigamaya Namo Namaha.
Pravrittaya Nivrittaya Nigamaya Namo Namaha.
Namah Krishnaya Ramaya Vasudeva Sutaya Cha.
Namah Krishnaya Ramaya Vasudeva Sutaya Cha.
Pradyumnaya Aniruddhaya Sattvatam Pataye Namaha.
Pradyumnaya Niruddhaya Sattvatam Pataye Namaha.
Namo Guna Pradipaya Gunatmachadanaya Cha.
Namo Gunapradipaya Gunatmachadanaya Cha.
Gunavratyuvalakshaya Gunadrashte Swasamvide.
Gunavrityuvalakshaya Gunadrashte Sasamvide.
Namastubhyam Bhagavate Purushaya Mahatmane.
Namastuvyam Bhagavate Purushaya Mahatmane.
Vasudevaya Krishnaya Sattvatam Pataye Namaha.
Vasudevaya Krishnaya Sattvatam Pataye Namaha.
Krishna Krishna Mahayogi Nishwatma Nishwasambhava.
Krishna Krishna Mahayogi Nishwatma Nishwasambhava.
Bhavata Lokanathena Sanatha Vayamachyuta.
Bhavata Lokanathena Sanatha Vayamachyuta.
Tvannaha Paramakam Daivam Tvanan Indro Jagatpate.
Tvamna Paramakam Daivam Tvamna Indro Jagatpate.
Bhavaya Bhavago Vipra Devanam Ye Cha Sadhava.
Bhavaya Bhavago Vipra Devanam Ye Cha Sadhavaha.
Namastubhyam Bhagavate Brahmane Paramatmane.
Namastubhyam Bhagavate Brahmane Paramatmane.
Nayatra Shruyate Maya Loka Srushti Vikalpana.
Nayatra Shruyate Maya Loka Srushti Vikalpana.
Krishna Krishna Prameyatman Yogesha Jagadishwara.
Krishna Krishna Prameyatman Yogesha Jagadishvara.
Vasudeva Kilavasa Sattvatam Pravara Prabhu.
Vasudeva Kilavasa Sattvatam Pravara Prabho.
Sarva eva yajanti tvam sarvadeva maheshwaram.
Sarva eva yajanti tvam sarvadeva maheshwaram.
Yasyanya devata bhakta yadhyanya adiya prabhu.
Epyanyadevata bhakta yadyapyanyadiya prabho.
Namaste adbhuta simhaya sadhu loka bhayapaha.
Namaste Simhaya Sadhu Loka Bhayapaha.
Vamanaya namastubhyam kastya tribunaya cha.
Vamanaya Namastuvyam Krantatibhuvanaya Cha.
नमो भृगूनां पतये दृष्टक्षत्रवनञ्चिते
नमो भृगुनां पतये दृप्तक्षत्रवनर्चिते
नमस्ते रघुवर्याय रावणान्तकराय च
नमस्ते रघुवर्याय रावणान्तकराय च
नमस्ते वासुदेवाय नमः सङ्कर्षणाय च
नमस्ते वासुदेवाय नमः सङ्कर्षणाय च
प्रद्युम्नाय निरुद्धाय सात्वतां पतये नमः
प्रद्युम्नाय निरुद्धाय सात्वतां पतये नमः
नमो बुद्धाय शुद्धाय दैत्यदानवविमोहिने
नमो बुद्धाय शुद्धाय दैत्यदानवमोहिते
म्लेच्छपाप्राय क्षत्रयन्ते नमस्ते कल्किरूपिणे
म्लेच्छपाय क्षत्रहन्त्रे नमस्ते कल्किरूपिणे
नमो विज्ञानमात्राय सर्वप्रत्ययहेतवे
नमो विज्ञानमात्राय सर्वप्रत्ययहेतवे
पुरुषेशप्रधानाय ब्राह्मणेऽनन्तशक्तये
पुरुषेश प्रधानाय ब्रह्मणेऽनन्तशक्तये
नमस्ते वासुदेवाय सर्वभूतक्षयाय च
नमस्ते वासुदेवाय सर्वभूतक्षयाय च
ऋषिकेश नमस्तुभ्यं प्रपन्नं पाहि मां प्रभो
ऋषिकेश नमस्तुभ्यं प्रपन्नं पाहि मां प्रभो
कृष्ण कृष्ण महायोगी निःश्वास्त निःस्वभावनः
कृष्ण कृष्ण महायोगी विश्वात्मनिष्ठभावना
प्रपन्नां पाहि गोविन्द शिशुभिश्चाचिवसीदताम्
प्रपन्नं पाहि गोविन्द शिशुभिश्चावसीदतम्
नमः कृष्णाय शुद्धाय ब्राह्मणे परमात्मने
नमः कृष्णाय शुद्धाय ब्रह्मणे परमात्मने
योगेश्वराय योगाय त्वमाहं शरणं गता
योगेश्वराय योगाय त्वामहं शरणं गता
नमस्ते देवदेवेश शङ्खचक्रगदाधर
नमस्ते देवदेवेश शङ्खचक्रगदाधर
भक्ते चोपत्तरूपाय परमात्मा नमोऽस्तु ते
भक्ते चोपात्तरूपाय परमात्मन् नमोऽस्तु ते
नमः पङ्कजनाभाय नमः पङ्कजमालिने
नमः पङ्कजनाभाय नमः पङ्कजमालिने
नमः पङ्कजनेत्राय नमस्ते पङ्कजाङ्ग्रये
नमः पङ्कजनेत्राय नमस्ते पङ्कजाङ्ग्रये
नमो भगवते तुभ्यं वासुदेव विष्णवे
नमो भगवते तुभ्यं वासुदेवाय विष्णवे
पुरुषाय धीबीजाय पूर्णबोधाय ते नमः
पुरुषाय दिव्याय पूर्णबोधाय ते नमः
देवदेव जगन्नाथ गोविन्द पुरुषोत्तम
देवदेव जगन्नाथ गोविन्द पुरुषोत्तम
नारायण हृषीकेश पुण्यश्लोका अच्युतमया
नारायण ऋषिकेश पुण्यश्लोकाच्युतव्यय
नमस्ते सर्वभावाय ब्राह्मणेन अनन्तशक्तये
नमस्ते सर्वभावाय ब्रह्मणेऽनन्तशक्तये
कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय योगानां पतये नमः
कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय योगानां पतये नमः
कृष्ण कृष्ण महायोगी संकर्ष
नमस्ते देवदेवेश
नमस्ते देवदेवेश प्रसन्नार्तिहराव्यय
नमस्ते देवदेवेश प्रपन्नार्तिहराव्यय
प्रसन्नान् भवहीन् कृष्णा निर्वन्दो न संसृते
प्रपन्नान् पाहि न कृष्ण निर्वन्नान् घोरसंश्रुते
कृष्ण कृष्ण महायोगी संकर्षण सनातना
कृष्ण कृष्ण महायोगी संकर्षण सनातना
ध्याने वामस्य यक्षात्मा क्षाध्रानपुरुषौ परौ
जाने वामस्य यत् साक्षात् प्रधानपुरुषौ परौ
राम राम प्रयेयात्मा योगेश्वरेश्वर
राम राम प्रमेयात्मन् कृष्ण योगेश्वरेश्वर
वेदाहं वा विश्वसृजामि ईश्वरावादिपूरुषौ
वेदाहं वां विश्वसृजाम् ईश्वरौ आदिपुरुषौ
राम राम प्रमेयात्मा कृष्ण योगेश्वरेश्वर
राम राम प्रमेयात्मन् कृष्ण योगेश्वरेश्वर
वेदाहं वां विश्वसृजामि ईश्वरावादिपूरुषौ
वेदाहं वां विश्वसृजाम् ईश्वरावादिपुरुषौ
नमोऽनन्ताय बृहते नमः कृष्णाय वेधसे
नमोऽनन्ताय बृहते नमः कृष्णाय वेदसे
साङ्ख्ययोगवितानाय ब्राह्मणे परमात्मने
साङ्ख्ययोगविधानाय ब्रह्मणे परमात्मने
नमस्तुभ्यं भगवते कृष्णाय कुन्दमेधसे
नमस्तुभ्यं भगवते कृष्णाय कुण्ठमेधसे
नारायणाय ऋषये सुशान्तां तप ईशये
नारायणाय हृदये शान्तपईयुषे
नमस्तस्मै भगवते कृष्णाय अमलकीर्तये
तस्मै भगवते कृष्णाय वरकीर्तये
यो दत्ते सर्वभूतानाम् अभवायोतिशति कला
यो दत्ते सर्वभूतानां भवायोषति कला
नमस्तस्मै भगवते वासुदेवाय साक्षिणे
नमस्तस्मै भगवते वासुदेवाय साक्षिणे
य इन्द्रकृपया कस्मै व्याचक्षये मुमुक्षवे
य इदं कृपाय कस्मै व्याचक्षे मुमुक्षवे
योगीन्द्राय नमस्तस्मै शुकाय ब्रह्मरूपिणे
योगीन्द्राय नमस्तस्मै शुकाय ब्रह्मरूपिणे
संसारसर्पदष्टं यो विष्णुरातमे मुमच
संसारसर्पदष्टं यो विष्णुराटं अमुमुचत्
भवे भवे यदा भक्ति पादयोस्तव जायते
भवे भवे यथा भक्ति पादयोस्तव जायते
तथा कुर्युष्य देवेश नातस्त्वन्तनया यत प्रभु
तथा कुरुष्व देवेश नास्ति यतः प्रभो
नाम संकीर्तनं यस्य सर्वपापप्रणाशनम्
नाम सङ्कीर्तनं यस्य सर्वपापप्रणाशनम्
प्रणामो दुःखशमनन्तं नमामि हरिं परम्
प्रणामो दुःखशमनं तं नमामि हरिं पराम्
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
हरे राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
हरे राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे राम राम हरे हरे Okay, wonderful. That's good. Yeah. We all know the story of Gajendra Stuti and Gajendra Moksham, popularly known as Gajendra Moksham, right? Gajendra, an elephant who was caught by crocodile and fought with crocodile for 10,000 years. Not just one day, not just 100 years, not just 1,000 years, but fought for 10,000 years. Okay, now you can imagine Gajendra being caught in that miserable situation and fighting with the crocodile to get out of that condition. So, how did Gajendra eventually get out of that situation? How?
prayed Krishna, and he understood that he no longer has energy to fight, and he literally bowing down
Okay.
to come and save him
Okay.
to Krishna. And
No,
he was
Gajendra is an elephant.
he's
So
initially
not a
his
devotee.
memory. He reclaimed his memory of past life,
Yeah.
and then started glorifying
started
Krishna,
reciting some prayers.
reciting prayers. Yeah.
Okay, Gajendra in the previous life, Indradyumna Maharaj, a devotee of the Lord. So whatever prayers or stotrams or shlokas that Indradyumna Maharaj in the previous life recited and memorized, they came to great help. They came to of great help
Remembrance.
in this next life when Gajendra was trying to get out of that situation. So what is the lesson that we need to learn from this? That every day when we meet like this, when we recite the shlokas, when we hear the shlokas, when we meditate on the shlokas, when we memorize them, definitely this life will be happy. You will be successful in this life. And if Krishna willing, you may go back to spiritual world in this life only. If not, next life, you will remember all these shlokas. You will remember all these shlokas. Just like how Gajendra remembered the shlokas from the previous life, we'll be able to remember all this bhakti that we are practicing, all the shlokas, all the prayers, stotrams that we are reciting to glorify the Lord. We will definitely remember in the next life, and that will help us progress on the spiritual path much faster. So there is an immense benefit of meeting every day like this and chanting these glories of the Lord. There is an immense benefit. So today, Bhavani, Shesha Bhavani, she sent me a message saying that she feels immense happy by doing this every day. Okay, so that is what Bhagavatam is meant for. Bhagavatam gives us this immense happiness, the satisfaction. So it is mentioned in one of the shlokas in Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam that glorifies Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. It is mentioned like this: Tadeva ramyam ruchiram navam navam, tadeva shashvat manasa mahotsavam, tadeva shokarnava shoshanam runam, yaduttama shloka yashonugiyate. So what does this shloka say? Tadeva ramyam ruchiram navam navam. The first line says, Tadeva ramyam. This Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, or this Katha of Krishna, or the glories of Krishna, is ramyam. What is the meaning of the word ramyam?
More than Anandam, right? It's I don't know what is a big word to explain.
Gita, what is the meaning of the word ramyam?
Sravanam.
Prabhuji, I don't know the exact. I understand.
Yeah, we all heard this many times.
Yes.
But what exactly does ramyam mean?
It gives
all. Is it sweetness, Prabhuji?
Fully satisfied. There is nothing later.
Prashant said sweetest. Okay, you're close.
Pleasing.
You're also close. Annapurna Mataji? Huh?
Dhruva says calming.
Calming. No.
I'm like fully involved and we don't know what is happening. Like,
Ramya means attractive.
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 Okay.
Attractive. Okay. Tadeva ramyam ruchiram. What is ruchiram?
It's like it satisfies the tongue.
Tasty.
Tasty. Very good. Simple words. Tasty. Satisfies the tongue. Tasty. Tadeva ramyam ruchiram. It is attractive and it is tasty or tasteful. And attractive and tasty or tasteful, they go hand in hand. Whatever is attractive, that is tasty, and whatever is tasty, that is attractive. If gulab jamun is tasty, you're attracted to that. And if you have not tasted gulab jamun before, simply by looking at the gulab jamun itself is very attractive, and you
Right.
want to taste it.
Correct.
So attractive and tasty, they both go hand in hand. Tadeva ramyam ruchiram navam navam. The third adjective here is navam navam. Navam navam means
Fresh.
ever
Looks
fresh,
ever fresh.
ever fresh, always youthful, ever fresh. The same story of Krishna, the Leela that happened 5,000 years ago, we are hearing today and we are relishing it. Krishna used to steal butter from Gopi's homes 5,000 years ago. We are talking about that today and we are relishing. We are laughing, we are relishing. Okay, navam navam, tadeva ramyam ruchiram navam navam, tadeva shokarnava shoshanam rudam. Tadeva shokarnava shoshanam rudam. This Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam or this Krishna Katha, it extinguishes or it gets us out of the ocean of material miseries. Shoka Arnava. Shokarnava means Arnava means Samudram or ocean. Shokarnava means the ocean of miseries. Tadeva Shokarnava Shoshanam Runam. That means it brings the human beings out of the miseries out of the ocean of material miseries. Okay? Tadeva Shokarnava Shoshanam Runam. And then the next line, Yaduttama Shloka Yashonu Giyate. Yaduttama Shloka Yashonu Giyate. Uttama Shloka means there are two meanings here. One is the
People who Uttamas recited.
No. Uttama Shloka means, the literal meaning of Uttama Shloka means
Best
Uttama is best, Shloka is the verses.
text. Yeah.
The best shlokas. The best shlokas from Bhagavatam. If we hear those, if we sing those, if we recite those, if we memorize those, if we meditate on those, all the other previously mentioned benefits will happen. The attraction, the tasty, the ever fresh, youthful, we getting out of the ocean of material miseries, all these things will happen when we sing these beautiful or the best shlokas from Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. That is one meaning of Uttama Shloka Yashonu Giyate. Another meaning is Uttama Shloka is another name. It's one of the names of Krishna. Krishna has unlimited names. One of the names is Uttama Shloka. That means Krishna deserves to be praised with Uttama Shloka. Krishna deserves and he likes to be praised with the best shlokas, the choicest poetry. That is the meaning of Uttama Shloka. Uttama Shloka Yashonu Giyate. Yashas means the fame, the kirti, fame. Giyate means singing. So if we sing the glories of Krishna, who has the name Uttama Shloka, then it will be attractive, it will be tasty, it will be always fresh, it will be youthful, and it will help us get out of this ocean of material miseries. So you use Uttama Shloka to glorify Uttama Shloka. Is that clear? You use Uttama Shloka, you sing Uttama Shloka to glorify Uttama Shloka. So this is the process. So we have to develop this taste for the shlokas. We have to develop taste for hearing Krishna Katha, Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. This is the only thing that will give us happiness. Nothing else in this world will give us happiness. All the other methods that will bring us happiness, they are only temporary. But only this process of hearing Krishna Katha, hearing Krishna's glories, singing Krishna's glories will give us the permanent happiness. Okay? So with that being said, we will discuss one shloka today. We'll discuss the meaning of one shloka today. second shloka from this list. Yesterday we discussed the meaning of the first shloka, right? Vasudeva Paraveda, Vasudeva Paramaka, and so on. So the essence of the shloka that we learned yesterday is the ultimate goal of everything that we do is to know Vasudeva. Vasudeva is Krishna. That's the one and only one goal. Okay? Whether somebody is working at Microsoft, somebody is doing a household work, somebody is a president of the country, somebody is doing Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, somebody is practicing Bhakti Yoga. The goal of all processes is one and only one, that is to know Vasudeva Krishna. Okay? Now today we will learn this shloka, the second shloka. And Geeta, the other day you asked, right? You see all the numbers here on this page. What are these numbers? Which I explained. Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 5, Shloka number 37.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So from this word, from this document, if you want to know more about this, you just copy paste this number, copy paste this line into Google, and it will take you to a website called Vedabase, where it will show you everything. The shloka in Sanskrit, English, the word for word meaning, the translation, commentary by Srila Prabhupada. Everything. You will have everything.
Yeah, yesterday you projected that for the first sloka on the page. I noticed.
Notice that. Okay.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, just copy paste into Google and you'll find it. Okay. So let's do the same thing today. Okay, so this is a shloka from Canto 1 called Creation and Chapter 5 titled as Narada's Instructions on Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam for Vyasadeva.
Prabhuji, you are not sharing your screen.
I'm not sharing. Okay. Okay, Canto 1 from Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, Chapter 5 and Shloka number 37. The chapter is titled as Narada's Instructions to Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, Narada's Instructions on Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam to Vyasadeva or for Vyasadeva. We go to Shloka number 37. Okay, so please repeat after me. Shri Narada Uvacha
Vacha.
Om Namo Bhagavate Tubhyam Vasudevaya Dhimahi
Om Namo
Om Namo Bhagavate Tubhyam Vasudevaya Dhimahi
Pradyumnaya Niruddhaya Nama Sankarshanaya Cha
Pradyumnaya Nirvaya
Sankarshanaya cha.
Shankara.
So Geeta, you want to read the translation here?
Yes. Let us all chant the glories of Vasudeva along with his plenary expansions, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, and Sankarsana.
Okay. So here this verse says, let us all chant the glories of Vasudeva. Dhimahi. Dhimahi means let us all chant. The last word in this, not the last word, the last word in the second line, Dhimahi means let us chant. Let us chant the glories of Vasudeva, who is Bhagavan, and his plenary expansions, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, and Sankarshana. So this is a mantra. You know, whenever you see anything that starts with Om, that's a mantra. In the beginning of the class, we recited Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. That's a mantra. So who gave that mantra to who? Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Narada Muni gave to Dhruva.
Narada Muni gave to Dhruva. And there is another another mantra similar to that. Om Namo Narayanaya. Who gave that mantra to who?
Same Narada Muni gave to Prahlad.
Narada Muni gave to Prahlada. And here, similar mantra, Om Namo Bhagavate Tubhyam Vasudevaya Dhimahi Pradyumnaya Aniruddhaya Nama Sankarshanaya Cha. This mantra was given by Narada Muni to Vyasadeva. Okay. So, now Narada Muni is a guru of Vyasadeva. Who is a guru? Who is the guru of Narada Muni? Brahma.
Brahma, sorry.
Yeah. Narada Muni's guru is Brahma. And Brahma's guru is Krishna. So, like that, there is a disciplic succession, Guru Parampara, starting from Krishna Bhagavan. Krishnam Vande Jagat Guru. Krishna is Akhila Guru. Kunti Maharani prays to Krishna, Yogeshwara Akhila Guru Bhagavan Namaste. Okay, so Kunti Maharani calls.
I have a question. When you mean Krishna, like, the incarnation of Krishna happened this 5,000 plus years ago.
Yeah.
Are you saying it's Vishnu, like the guru of Brahma, or you want to specifically term it's Krishna only?
Okay, so some clarification here. Now, some people think that Vishnu is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Vishnu is the Bhagavan from whom all the other avatars came. Like Krishna Avatara, Rama Avatara, Nrsimha Avatara, Vamana, Matsya Kurma, and so on. And some people, they think that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead from whom all other avatars came. Okay? So, if you go to Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya, if you talk to one of those people, Sri Vaishnava people, they believe in Vishnu as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But this Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam confirms that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. It is in the first canto of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam that says, Krishnastu Swayam Bhagavan. Krishna is the original Supreme Personality of Godhead from whom all other avatars came from. Even the Vishnu also came from Krishna. And the Krishna avatara that we heard about 5,000 years ago, that also came from Krishna. There is the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna in the Goloka Vrindavana, in the spiritual world. And the same Krishna, who is that Swayam Bhagavan Krishna, he appeared as Krishna 5,000 years ago in this material world. Okay? So, that same Krishna, he takes different avatars. As it is mentioned in this shloka here, Om Namo Bhagavate Tubhyam Vasudevaya Dhimahi Pradyumnaya Aniruddhaya Sankarshanaya Cha. So, this is popularly known as Chaturvyuha. Chaturvyuha expansion. So, Chaturvyuha means 4 incarnations. The very first 4 incarnations of Krishna or expansions of Krishna. So, what are those? Krishna himself and Vasudeva, Pradyumna, Aniruddha. Oh, sorry, not Krishna. Vasudeva, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, Sankarsana. Okay? So these are the 4 expansions, the first very, preliminary expansions of Krishna. And then we all heard about Dashavataras, the 10 popular avatars of Krishna, described by Jayadeva Goswami. Jayadeva Goswami in his Dashavatara Stotra, Pralaya Prabodhi Jale Dritavana Sivedam Vihita Vahitra Charitam Keshavadrita Meena Sharira Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Like that, in that Dashavatara Stotra, Jayadeva Goswami describes all the Dashavataras. Okay? Matsya Kurma, Varaha, Vamana, Rama, Nrsimha, Balarama, and Krishna also. Okay. So, and there is in Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, in the first canto, Vyasadeva describes 26 incarnations of Krishna, including these 10 Dashavataras plus other avatars. So the avatars of Krishna, they are primarily classified into some categories: Gunavatara, Leelavatara, Purushavatara, Shaktyavesavatara, and then Channavatara. Okay, so for now, let's leave that fifth one, Channavatara. Focus on the first four one: Leelavatara, Gunavatara, Purushavatara, Shaktyaveša Avatara. So Leelavatara means Krishna appears in one of those avatars to perform some leelas. Okay, like in Dwapar Yuga, 5,000 years ago, when Krishna appeared, he performed some leelas. That is Leela Avatara. And then there are Purusha Avataras. Purusha Avataras means Krishna expanded as Mahavishnu. Okay, Krishna expanded as Mahavishnu, and then Mahavishnu further expanded into Kshirodakshaya Vishnu, Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. For the purpose of creating the universes and for the purpose of maintaining the universes, Krishna expanded into Mahavishnu, Kshirodakshaya Vishnu, and Karanodakshaya Vishnu. Yeah, or Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. Okay, so we'll discuss about those, when some time permits. We'll discuss about those later. Don't be too confused with too many details. Just understand that there are some categories like Gunavatara, Leelavatara, Purushavatara, Shaktyavesavatara. Okay, and every avatara of Krishna has a different purpose. For example, when Krishna appeared as Buddha, what was the purpose?
To basically tell that, okay, don't kill the animals.
Animals.
Show some compassion, and then from negative to zero, he was trying to make them.
Very good.
Nullify the.
I also thought no wars, meditation, no wars, peace, meditation.
Okay. Ahimsa, to establish ahimsa. So Bhavani, you are saying something?
I was just saying, like, a peace kind of a Buddha is all about like having peace, right? So
Peace, nirvana. So generally, when Krishna appears in one of the avatars, like Rama, Krishna, Nrsimha, we hear some leelas happening, and then there are his devotees who are participating in that leela. But in Buddha Avatara, he did not perform any of these leelas, because the people who were there at that time, they were not ready. They were not ready for bhakti. Okay, that's why Krishna did not incarnate as Buddha to teach bhakti. People who were killing animals, eating meat, they were giving animals in sacrifice, Narabali. So Krishna's main purpose was to stop that animal killing and to establish ahimsa. Okay. So like that, different incarnations. For example, Matsya Avatara. What is the purpose of Matsya Avatara?
To save the Rishi Pungavas, so that they will be the seeds for next expansion of jivas. Like he has came in a Matsya Avatar and asked them to sit on them, use him as a get out of that pralayam, right?
Okay.
That's the story. At least we heard of.
Okay, that Yeah, and does anyone know any other story? What's the purpose of Matsya Avatara?
To save the Vedas or something like that.
To save the Vedas. Yeah, you remember from the Sunday class.
Yeah, Prabhu.
Yeah, very good. So we celebrate Ugadi, right?
Yes.
What is the history of Ugadi? The history of Ugadi is linked with Matsyavatara.
Okay.
So when Krishna appointed Brahma to create the material world, and the people in that, Brahma started creating. After some time, after Brahma created some part of the world, and when Brahma created, he created everybody, right? He created some good people, he created some demons, devatas, everybody. There was a demon called Somasura. Somasura. Okay, so this Somasura, he was afraid, thinking that if Brahma continues like this, creating people, especially creating devatas, then Rakshasas like Somasura will have no life. They cannot survive. So it's a struggle for survival. Thinking that, Somasura stole the Vedas from Brahma and went under the water. Then Brahma prayed to Krishna, and Krishna incarnated as Matsya, which is the fish avatara, because only fish can go anywhere in the water.
Yeah.
So Krishna as a Matsya avatara went under the water in the ocean and restored the Vedas from Somasura. Krishna killed Somasura and restored the Vedas and gave it back to Brahma, and Brahma continued the creation of the material world and the people in it. That's why that day when the Vedas were restored and Brahma started creating, that is called Yuga Adi.
Yuga Adi.
Yuga plus Adi, Yugadi. So this is how Yugadi or Ugadi started. But how do we all celebrate Ugadi? Ugadi means eating some Ugadi pachadi with Shadruchulu, 7 tastes, and preparing some pulihora, bobbatlu.
Every festival we finally converts that into eating.
Eating only, feasting only. Festival means feasting only for us. So, which is important, but we should also know what is the history behind that. So, but this is the meaning of Ugadi. Yuga Adi. Yuga plus Adi. The beginning of the creation. So that is the purpose of Matsya Avatar. You had a question?
Yeah. When Brahmaji came into existence and he started doing tapas, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we heard then Yagnapurusha came from his Nasika and then told total Bhagavatam in 4 slokas or something, or 4 lines.
Yeah, Chatushloki Bhagavatam.
Chatushloki Bhagavatam. And from for 4-headed person, that Chatushloki was enough to understand, and then he started expanding it into 2 lakh slokas or whatever.
Yeah.
So now the question is, does he really need a physical copy of these Vedas?
Mm-hmm.
He must be having soft copy in his mind, right?
Yeah.
So what was the need of creating physical copy of Vedas, which was finally stolen by Somasura? And
Mm-hmm.
so any
Yeah.
philosophy behind that?
I mean, see, Brahma is also in the material world, right?
Right.
So he's undoubtedly the highest human being.
Human being, yeah. Highest soul.
Yeah, in the material world, he's the highest, topmost human being in Satyaloka.
Right.
But still, he's a human being after all.
Okay.
So he can make mistakes.
Needs a reference.
He can make mistakes.
Okay.
So, as we all know, human beings have 4 defects. Our senses have 4 defects.
Right.
One is cheating propensity. Our senses are imperfect, and we tend to make mistakes. So like that, there are defects. Our senses have defects. And we were all Brahmas in the very first life. All of us, we were all Brahma in the very first life. Whoever is on the call, you're all Brahmas in the very first life. When you fell from the spiritual world into the material world, you are all Brahmas. Okay? And we all made mistakes. That's why we took life as an animal. We took life as a small insect. We took life as a human being. Millions of lifetimes we have been wandering in this material world. So Brahma also can make mistakes. That's why the physical copy is needed so that he doesn't make any mistakes. So like that, different incarnations have different purposes. So now let's come back to this shloka here. When Narada Muni is instructing this mantra to Vyasadeva, what is the purpose? Vyasadeva is also a scholarly person. Vyasadeva is none other than an incarnation of Krishna himself. He is a Shaktya-vesha avatara. Shaktya-vesha avatara means a person or an avatara who is empowered by Krishna. Like Jesus Christ, he is a Shaktya-vesha avatara. He is an empowered personality. He is an empowered soul. Buddha is also Shaktya-vesha avatara. Buddha did not perform any Leela. It's not a Leela avatara. Okay? It's not a Guna avatara. It's not a Purusha avatara. It's not for creating. Buddha avatara is not for creating or maintaining the universe. Okay? So Buddha avatara is also Shakti Avesha avatara. Shakti Avesha avatara. An empowered incarnation. So now here Vyasadeva, he compiled the Vedas, which itself is a humongous task. He divided one Veda into 4 Vedas for the benefit of mankind. Because if it is one Veda, very complex, people cannot understand easily. So he divided that one Veda into 4 Vedas so that different people of different capacity can understand it easily. But then after compiling all the 4 Vedas, after writing so much of literature, Vyasadeva was not satisfied. He was feeling some dissatisfaction in his heart. And then he was contemplating on that, why am I feeling this way? I wrote all these Vedas for the welfare of mankind, but I'm still feeling dissatisfied. What is the reason? Then Narada Muni appears there and he tells Vyasadeva that the reason for your dissatisfaction is whatever you have written is only to deal with matter. All the Vedas that you have written, they will help us people to get material benefits. There are some Vedas who that prescribe do these different samskaras, different prescribed methods, different sacrifices, and you will get some benefits. But you have not, Narada Muni is saying to Vyasadeva, but you have not glorified Krishna. You have not talked about bhakti. That is the reason for your dissatisfaction. So then Vyasadeva started writing Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, glorifying Krishna. So this shloka that we just saw is in the very beginning of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, where Narada Muni is giving an instruction. It's like mantra. A guru is giving mantra to the disciple. Om Namo Bhagavate Tubhyam Vasudevaya Dhimahi Pradyumnaya Niruddhaya Nama Sankarshanaya Cha. And then he gave other instructions based on which Vyasadeva continued writing Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. So this is the meaning of this shloka. Any questions, comments, reflections?
And the Chaturshloki Bhagavatam comes after this?
Chaturshloki Bhagavatam actually comes somewhere in the middle. I think it's in
Before
sixth
creation?
canto, I think.
Okay.
Sixth canto. Yeah.
And the involvement of Ganesha ji to start scripting it also comes mentioned in the Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam.
It's mentioned in Mahabharata.
Mahabharata.
Yeah. Yeah. Because
Once
before
it got
Bhagavatam,
started,
Mahabharata was written.
Right.
the moment it got started, no disturbance again. It continued
Yeah.
throughout the end.
Anything else? Anyone?
And for us, we have right now we have the compilations of Vyasadeva, like Bhagavad Gita, and then Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, and all
Mahabharatam.
and including Ramayanam to
Yeah.
recite, right?
Yeah.
Now, what was there at the time of Treta Yuga or Dwapara Yuga? What they were reciting? I don't think they were reciting Bhagavad Gita. Common people, or what was the practice they used to do
Yeah.
in a
What
spiritual
shastras
way?
they had
What
that time.
shastras they used to read?
Yeah. I mean, when Ramayana happened, when Lavakusha, narrated Ramayana, and when Valmiki has written Ramayana, after that time, in Treta Yuga also, people read Ramayana.
Okay.
Okay. Ramayana, first Ramayana happened. The Leela happened in Treta Yuga. And then after that, Valmiki, he has written Ramayana, and people started reading that. The future generations of Treta Yuga, they read Ramayana.
Okay, they used to read Ramayana.
Ramayana. Yeah.
Okay. It's a
And they used to read Vedas also.
correct. It's
Vedas.
just a glorification of the king Rama as a king as well as the Lord himself.
Yes.
Kind of they used to glorify in the form of slokas.
Yeah, the same Ramayana that we are reciting today. Same thing.
Anyway, I think
Valmiki
Vedic
Ramayana.
schools were there at the time, so for them that's a usual activity.
Yes. Yeah.
For us, it's a part-time, but for them, it's a full-time.
Yeah.
Nothing to worry, no lamentations, no problems at all.
Yeah.
Everyone was happy. Yeah.
Okay. If nothing else, we will conclude the call here. And tomorrow, Saturday, how many of you are willing to join tomorrow? Okay. I don't hear from anyone. That
No
means it's a
concern.
no.
Means no concern.
So,
Weekdays works best,
No, we
Prabhuji.
were shocked to hear that question. What? You are saying no class tomorrow?
either that way, or people are shocked hearing that, oh, weekend also class.
No, the first way.
See, only one person raised the hand, saying they are able to. Prashant and Madhuri. Very good.
Someone also messaged saying that yes.
I was
You
thinking,
can also join. Okay.
what is special tomorrow to stop the class?
Sunday will not have. Sunday will not have the class because Sunday, it's recommended to go to the temple, attend Kirtan and class by Harilas Maharaj. And I'll also have a class in Bellevue Temple. And after that, I'll have some service in the temple.
So what time do we have the class in Bellevue Temple?
Bellevue, 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. Sunday evening, 6 o'clock?
Sunday evening, 6 o'clock.
Okay. We don't have anything on Saturday at Bellevue Temple?
Saturday evening, someone else is teaching.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm teaching Sunday evening, 6 o'clock. Yeah. If you are able to come in person, that is fine. Otherwise, you can attend online also. Same Zoom link.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Thank you, Rachana, for joining. Yeah. Okay. So we'll connect tomorrow then. We'll see you all tomorrow. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय।